Hey ladies, get in here. I feel like that song. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah. I am so excited. I'm excited to still be here with you ladies. Not like I thought I was going anywhere, but just, doing a general. And I am Deirdre Lachey, the Bosses Board Lead and the owner of Deirdre Lachey Publishing LLC. And we are opening our doors in this month. Whoop, 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 whoop. Slow but steady wins the race. Um, so this is Sis Talk Saturday, and we are going to talk about self-care. It's essential. It's not selfish. It's a necessity. And one thing I like to do before we get in there and talk about our self care is, let's take some deep breaths. I always feel like this opens up your mind. So if you are listening, then just sit somewhere. If you're watching, get comfortable. And we're going to take in our 3 deep breaths. But we're going to start off taking in a deep breath, holding it, and releasing. And as we do this, I want you to breathe in all the positive things. I want you to think about it like you're smelling your favorite flower or perfume or whatever is going to make you. So we're going to do it 3 times. Let's get it. Hold. Release. Repeat. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Last time. Breathe in. Hold. Release. I hope that made you feel good. Because, baby, sometimes them weeks be weaking. Now, the week was not weaking for me as bad. It was a little crazy, but I'm slowly starting to get myself organized. So it's good. My birthday was on February the 1st. Whoop, 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 whoop. 25 and fly. 39 and fine. Whatever one of those you think is my age. But again, we are going to be talking about self-care. So what I decided to do today was talk about some self-love practices, and I want to do 30 days of self-love. So of course we're already first, second, third, fourth. We're like 3 or 4 days into February, so we'll go into March with this. But this is necessary in order for you to be the best version of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. So why not spending the month of love loving on us? Loving on us. There's this song and she goes, "Excuse me while I love on me." Do it. Love on you because you are worth it. And when you don't love on you, you get sick, you got high blood pressure, you're stressed out, you're screaming at your kids, you're screaming at your husband, you're screaming at everybody. You're not a pleasure to be around sometimes because you're stressed, because you're not focusing on the most valuable player, which is you. As a entrepreneur and a woman, we have so many different hats to put on. I got my black hat. That's my mama. I got my boss hat. That didn't mean my mama, but that mean like me being a mama. I got my boss hat. I got my work hat. I got my sister hat. I got my stress hat. I got my lover hat. If I'm going to be a lover, my friend hat. You got all these hats that you put on. And a lot of us have mastered the art of being okay when we're not okay. And you know what? It's okay to not be okay sometimes. You just can't get part stuck and focused there. We have to retrain our thoughts. So when we're looking at our cup, it's always got to be overflowing, overflowing, overflowing. I don't even really repeat a lot of Bible scriptures, but my favorite is from Psalms 23, and it says, "My cup overflows." And I think about that, and I had to think about it in the terms of me. When you spend all your time giving, 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 your mental, your physical, and your spiritual bank is empty because you're taking out and you're never putting anything back in. It's like going to the bank, taking out money, not working to get paid. Eventually, that account becomes depleted and is empty. And that's where we don't want to be. So, first of all, I'm going to tell you the challenge. If you're in, comment below and say, I'm all in. And so how the challenge is going to work is I'm going to give tips on Saturday that you apply starting on Sunday. And then we'll do that every week. And I'll ask for a check in. Check in. So I'm going to throw out some suggestions of ways you can love on yourself. And you can either do it for the whole month, you can choose one, you can choose two, whatever is going to work for you. Because this is about you. Ooh, ooh. Okay, sorry, y'all. I got too much energy. But anyways, so my favorite practice of relaxing, which I think is good self-care, and we talked about this in episode 1, is meditation. It's awesome. It isn't the traditional yeah, my adult ADHD would be kicking in overdrive. But it's the process of slowing down your thoughts, being able to rein them in, focus on something that isn't going to make you think all the time. So, some ways that I meditate. I told y'all before, shake my booty. Yes, get the dance in. And I can't dance, but I try. I cook. I bake. Those may work for you. I just got a new hobby. I decided I like to paint. Ooh, I didn't even know until I went to a painting sip. It was amazing. And you can order cheap painting supplies. Get them from the dollar store. Walmart's paint is like 50 cents. Temu has nice little stencils. So does Amazon, where you can just do what it do, baby. And it's fun. It's so fun. It's so relaxing. It's just cool. I love it. Another thing, and this is my challenge for you ladies all month. Write yourself a love letter. What I am going to do, because I'm doing this too, is throughout the day, I'm going to take some index cards and just write myself a love note. And then I'm going to fold them, put a little sticker on them, and put them in a bag. And every day I'm going to take one out and read it to myself. And I'm going to read it to myself all day. And it's just going to be great things about me. How I want someone to love me. How I love me. Expressing my importance. Because this is the month of love. So you got to start loving you. I might even write my kids love letters every day. I do write my 17-year-old a love note because I pack his lunch. He loves it. But I want to spread the love, so I'll probably start writing people love notes and popping it in places where they can find it. But I digress. So love yourself. Then with this journal about your day. Release all of that stress. Days can be stressful. Before you go to bed, just write down all of that stress, rip it up, throw it in the trash, or just throw it in the trash, whatever it takes. But let it go, let it flow. Don't hold it in no more. And I know that's not what the song says, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to let it go, we're going to let it flow, and we ain't holding it in no more. Once it's on the paper, that is now the freedom. When it's in the trash, you are taking it. Even a step further, get it out your house, burn it, whatever you have to do, so that you can be in that mindset of releasing. Yoga, breathing techniques. I like to do yoga before I go to bed, and I like to, on this wall, put my feet up and just, it helps you sleep. It's awesome. And I mean, there's other things I do too, but that's how I start my yoga, and that's how I stop my yoga on the wall. Um, then sometimes I need to take a break from social media. Just every time you get on there, something bad. So I take a break from social media and I read a book, which is another thing too. You could read a book for growth, read for pleasure, whatever it takes. But something I feel like it should be for me. I'm going to finish the Atomic Bomb. The Atomic Habits. Been trying to read it for over a month. There's a free PDF. I'm gonna just take it in and finish it. Like, gotta be like Nike. Just do it. Take some notes. We have to sometimes be comfortable with being in our own skin. Um, let's see, did I forget anything? If you need some hints about meditation, go back to the first episode 3 weeks ago. Watch it, listen to it. Perfect. Sorry, my nose is itching. To help you go ahead and get where you need to go as far as some non-traditional meditation, taking some deep breaths because that clears your mind and your brain, your body, your soul. Meditate. Ooh, take a walk. If it's warm or nice outside, take a walk. I like to go outside with my shoes off and stand in my grass and just do some breathing, stretching out my body. Light, because I don't need everybody seeing all this love. But then journal, practice yoga. Try to get 8 hours of sleep. Get your water in. Get that water in. I'm bad at water, but I'm getting better. And that's going to be the ones for this week. If you have some other self-care practices, shoot them down. Just remember next week on Saturday, I will give a couple more because we're going to get in here. We're going to do it every day and we're going to love ourselves. So this is your time. Take that with that song, Excuse Me While I Love on Me. It's all about you, Maya and Cisco. It's all about me, 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 me. I ain't going to start singing, y'all. But anyhow, I'm coming to a close. And I just want to remind you, ladies, that you are enough. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You can achieve anything that you put your mind to. You are valuable. And yes, you are valuable. Oh, and you are a boss, sis. One more time for the people in the back. You are a boss, sis. And ladies, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. This is going to be kind of short and sweet because I am a little under the weather, but get your boss self out there and make it work, boo-boo, because you got this. If no one has told you, then I'm telling you I love you. Have a great rest of your week, and let's go ahead and get that self-love because it is necessary.